We've left our mark.
Welcome back.
That's what
It's
I was
another
thinking.
Friday night kerfuffle. You guys are up to no good, I can tell already. Doing some cyber hacking on the fly.
As per the usual, as per the usual.
We do some trolling
I
around
promise
here.
you, this wiki is not the most like the people in it are very they're very determined to keep the information accurate. But there's a lot of edits I put in this wiki that haven't been changed this day and have been there for years.
Ooh,
Oh,
damn.
man.
I regularly just go onto the Cyberpunk wiki and add random things, or like take little jots down of like something I thought was funny in the campaign, and then like make it canon. In
We
the
should
actual
have like
Cyberpunk lore.
this sub thread of the orphans all throughout the timeline.
There are references to the Orphans band, all right, but the links lead nowhere. But I'll have like a power, like a link that will looks like it goes somewhere.
their first album, you know. But
My favorite thing was I forget which one I did it on. I don't know if I did the Orphans or the Backstreet Borgs. But I remember there was I made a few characters, and there was like before Johnny Silverhand got into music, he was a big fan of the Orphans or something.
Alright, so can I reach my way across the Atlantic?
From where? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we were just in the Euro tour, and I want to get back to Night City.
I thought you moved to Miami.
Yeah, I did. I'm down by this little peninsula here. I'll put my character on him there. How about...
Lucky bastard.
Okay, so
Right about...
So you guys are in the ready room.
Yeah.
Let's back up a skosh. We don't have Dusty here yet. Okay, no big deal. So, in our last episode, you guys rescued the OTEC shareholders and brought them back to the Sub Pen in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't think that OTEC is going to move you back to Night City, just saying. But you guys do get some reassignment orders, and you guys are going to be sent up to Iceland, up to Reykjavik.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Wait, where? Well, I'm being sent where?
To Iceland.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
nice.
Yep.
We're
You
not
know-
staying in the Gulf? Not
What-
staying in the U.S.?
Pardon me?
We're not staying in the U.S.?
No, you guys are being reassigned to a new sub pen.
Did we fuck it that bad?
Well, no.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not that, but the security at this pen is a little bit compromised since your trip may have led warships back to this area. There were a couple of jet fighters that were dispatched from the United States Air Force. It sunk a couple of Cuban warships that may have escalated things too.
I swear it wasn't us.
Sunken warships. What the fuck?
Well, you did have a U.S. senator on board your submarine for a few days.
Okay.
And
Well, does the corporation care about that? Because if the corporation doesn't care about that, I don't really care about that.
well, the senator is a shareholder, in case you weren't aware.
Oh, so the government and corporations are basically one and the same. Is that what you're telling me, Snow?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
big
explaining to you what
surprise there.
happened,
Wah,
okay?
wah, wah.
Why lobbyists exist? Lobbying exists for a reason. Come
You
on.
draw your own conclusions. I'm just telling you what happened.
Sure. Okay. Alright, well, my guy's still in Miami. He's chilling on the beaches like David Hasselhoff.
I don't think
He's,
you have the ability to do that because as soon as you got out of the submarine pen, the shareholders were brought upstairs and you guys were sent to debriefing.
Well, there goes my chance at finding the love of my life. Work
forever now.
calls.
I
Gone
mean,
forever because work
that
calls.
that Militech hottie, she's that her name's
Oh,
Lee, I
oh.
think.
Oh,
I don't know. Have you seen her walking around?
no. Can she do a seduction role or some kind of like athletics, like backflip on the beach? for me, because that's all I'm doing. My character's just chilling straight on the Miami 1980s like beach vibe.
Okay.
Shit,
Yeah,
you know?
Wes needs his own fucking Wikipedia page. Give
Yeah.
me a few days. I'll put one together.
He does.
Mac
Okay,
walked in.
So
Wes
if you can
still in his brain dance.
match my awareness, then that's fine. But what do you have, Snow?
What are you talking about?
Wes is
I'm
still
talking
in his
about.
brain dance.
I'm talking about that. Like I'm hanging out on the beaches of the southeast United
dude.
States.
You didn't. I'm sorry, buddy. I know you want your character to be all Hasselhoffed out on the beach, but that's not where your character is at the moment. You know.
Oh, okay, he's elsewhere. He's elsewhere.
He's definitely dreaming about the beaches. I'll give you that. But,
He is. He is.
you
He
know,
really is.
he might even believe he's on the beaches, but in reality, he's on shift. You know. You guys
It's
are
on
gonna,
that work call.
Yeah, you guys are still in like a 4 month on, maybe 1 month off kind of gig.
Okay.
All
right. So I'm a couple of months on.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle of the month too. Yeah, about week 6. You guys just spent 6 days in the water. You came back, and now you're being given a debriefing. You guys are told to return all your weapons, clean your rifles, all that stuff, and return them to the quartermaster. And then,
Okay, can I try to hide one of my weapons when they try to search me?
All right, we can play that game if you really want, but honestly, I don't think you need to. You're just going into briefing.
Okay.
You'll be sleeping in the barracks here that they have at the Sub Pen.
Wes, are you saying you don't trust the corporations?
Yeah,
The jury is out. The jury is out on this decision. Okay.
I thought you were all about the corporations. You don't trust them?
Yeah, you were all
Well,
okay.
there's
last time.
good things to be had about the corporation, and there's bad things to be had about the corporation. It's all about balance. The only thing that you can really find in life is that kind of balance between like
You're a
what is
traitor.
giving you purpose in life and what is taking away from that.
I think
So if you can find a corporation that's willing to fund your lifestyle, then why not?
Okay, well, your lifestyle right now at this point is to shoot
Wes
things.
would make a good politician.
So I tell you what, if you want to throw in the towel and go live on the beach like a bum, that's fine. You can owe Militech all the money for your training, and
I could be on the run for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you could, and that probably wouldn't last very long because we know where to find you.
That'd be fun.
Anyway, so it's up to you.
Okay, you want me to go along with the program? Yes.
I would think that it would be in your best interest to, at this point at least. Otherwise, the corporation may decide to take you out because you're no longer an asset. If you're not an asset, maybe you're a threat.
Oh.
Maybe
I'm a threat to Snow's storyline.
You're gonna fuck with Thompson's wiki page.
I'm a threat to Snow society.
That's dumb.
Well, I tell you what, bud. I mean, if you really want to go live on the beach, you can pass out this round. The rest
No, it's okay.
The rest of these guys, they're gonna get debriefed here, and then they're gonna get rebriefed to what their next assignment is. They're mission ready. You guys are in an escalating situation. You guys are made aware of the fact that these shareholders whom you just rescued are trying to run a corporation here in the middle of a corporate war with the rivals. So everybody's working overtime. Unfortunately, your request for liberty was denied. Wes, we do have brain dance suites that you can go and spend 8 hours in brain dance if you like. And they can...
Sounds like a dumb waste of time.
They can make you believe that you're on the beach, kind of like a virtual reality beach. You can even program it with your favorite hottie, you know, whatever.
That could be pretty cool, actually. That could be a little bit cool. How much would that fund me?
So you just go talk to Dr. Lulu. She'll sign you up for some therapy sessions. We'll just call it therapy, and then go talk to her.
Okay. So I've got right now in my inventory 4,000 eddies.
Dude, it's a company perk. Okay, just go sign up with Dr. Lulu. You don't need to pay for this.
Okay. I pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. I want the company to pay for it.
Okay, fine. Just go talk to Dr. Lulu.
Okay. Where's Dr. Lulu?
So she's not here yet. She's sleeping apparently when you go down to the infirmary. But you do see, actually Dr. Era's not here either. So sorry.
We don't have any doctors.
I'm still in Miami right now.
Well, yeah, all of you guys are. You're all in the Sub Pen. So I don't know. You guys are called down to the mission room, and you guys are.
Okay.
It's explained to you guys that OTEC is shipping you guys to another facility. This is a training facility here in Miami. It just so happens that you guys did really well with all your training. You're going to have one more class today. They're going to teach you demolitions. We have a demolitions expert here. What's his name?
Demolitions expert. Sounds spicy.
So the problem is that he doesn't have any skills in teaching. So the most that you guys can get is 10 IP in this session.
Okay, well I'll get 10 AP in demolitions and level my shit up.
What you're gonna do is a demolitions check, and if you get a critical success, then you'll get 10 IP.
All right, so let me go into my demolitions.
Everybody make a demolitions check.
Okay.
I'll put 10 IP in here.
I'll tell you what. If you get a 15 or higher on your demolitions check, then you get a 1d6. You get a 1d6.
I'll put 2 in there.
You get a 1d6 IP in demolitions.
Oof.
Okay, so you guys didn't fail, but you didn't really pass either.
Yeah, I'm just like, how do bombs work? I don't know.
Okay, pink guy, you get a 1d6 IP in demolitions.
Good.
Oh,
1d6 in demolitions.
two of my luck in there actually.
All right, well you did all right, Wes. Good job. Oh, I'm sorry, Mac. You don't get any IP because you didn't get a 15. You only got a 10.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, bud.
God damn, we suck ass.
All right, good try.
Yeah, I don't know how bombs work. How do bombs work? No.
Well, you're gonna need to work on it.
I'm swimming across the oceans looking for adventure. Okay.
Okay. Well, we have some adventure here for you, Wes. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Glad you could be here. Your demolitions expert. This guy is a demolitions engineer. He's also a dive master. Malcolm Heathrow. He's in your journal. You guys could look him up. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's got gray hair.
That's about all he's got, though. I can't actually see his journal or anything.
All right, roll a 1d10 to see if you know anything about his reputation.
Oh,
see if I know anything about his reputation. 7.
Anybody who rolls a 4 or less? Nobody? No, you guys don't know this guy.
We know
I don't
a lot
even know
about
who
him.
he is. And he's supposed to be in my team. I forgot.
Yeah, he's a new guy.
Oh, he's a new guy.
Yeah, 4 or lower isn't that high.
Well, he was on retainer before joining Militech, so he came in before the rest of the Militech.
Oh, that's what it is. He's such an expert, demolitionist, that none of us know who he is. you know.
Well, you know,
His mission's never gone wrong for him.
The fact is, he's more of a Militech asset than an OTech asset. He's kind of on loan. So that's why he's trying to teach you guys.
Militech?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Just me and, oh, fuck, just me.
Well, you and Dr. Era and
Jumbo right now. No, well, like, in this call.
Jumbo and Lulu as well.
Jumbo, just
anyway,
me, buddy.
All the folks who were salvaged from Mars, basically.
Cool kids.
All right, guys. So I was gonna wait for the rest of the team to show up, but I guess we'll just start without them. You guys can fill them in. The situation with Sino is escalating, as you can tell. They have. It's now Thursday. You guys have spent 2 days at the Sub Pen since you guys came back from the beaches. Where you spent a grand total of maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, you must have spent an hour at least because you guys had to take blood draws from so many people on the beach.
I guess that's fair.
But anyway, it wasn't enough time for you guys. Not enough R&R. So anybody who wanted to can have 8 hours of cryogenic chamber-induced brain dance session, so that they could pretend that they were on the beach for 8 hours of liberty.
Okay, how much would that cost?
It doesn't cost you anything. It's just something that you can enjoy as a perk for working for OTech.
I'm gonna go do that.
You know what? I'm just gonna be like, wham, 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 wham. I'm just gonna go check out what the corporation said.
All right. So you jack in, you enjoy the beach sands for 8 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Aloha. Aloha.
But then it turns out to be a simulation. They bring you back and tell you gotta get into your wetsuit now. We're going to Iceland, and we have some oil rigs that need taken care of. All of these oil rigs are outlined in red up here on the mission board here. We've got a bunch of them up in the North Sea. I think will be good targets for y'all.
Okay, then I gotta suit up. What can I do to suit up?
Well, we're gonna get into an Osprey, and we're gonna take you out to another sub pen, much like this one, on the western side of Iceland. It's kind of at a remote complex, not exactly Reykjavik, but that way we can keep it kind of secret. And then in that case, the Osprey just lands on top of the sub pen. You guys get out, and
I need some weapons. I need some weapons if I'm gonna go do this.
You don't get weapons until you have your mission orders, and then when you get your mission orders, you'll be sent to the quartermaster, who will give you your weapons. Understood?
Okay.
All right. There's
I feel like that's the voice of Mac always reminding Wes. Like, Wes, you can't.
It's actually John Neptune.
Oh.
Sounds like John Neptune.
I want a gun.
All right, so you guys are
basically it's Aquaman talking to Wes.
Yeah, and Dr. Lulu and we'll say Dr. Era are also trying to keep you guys who might be on the edge of cyberpsychoism or maybe just drunk to keep you guys from causing too much trouble while you guys aren't in the battlefield. So that means a lot of sedative drugs, a lot of brain dance, and meanwhile, you guys are maybe playing in brain dance as if you're shooting things, or on the beach or whatever.
Trust me, my beach experience, my completely AI driven, where nobody will be hurt. A beach experience is a lot different from Wes's.
I'm sure. So the fact is, you guys are gonna get into a sub here. You have John Neptune's favorite, his what you call it, the rockfish. That's the.
Oh, we're taking the rockfish.
You guys are gonna have the rockfish to work with this time.
They moved the rockfish already.
Mm-hmm. So this is a smaller sub than what you guys were using last time. I think the stats for the rockfish are in Stormfront 1. I'm trying to find the page.
So do you want to put me on the weapons again? Math.
Stormfront. Sure. Looks pink eye up and down. Sure.
All right, it's page 38.
Page 30.
So it has a signature of -2. It has a crew of 2, but can fit up to 10. It's been fitted with a frogman, 5-man frogman team set up.
Must resist French joke.
What's that?
I said I must resist making a French joke.
Okay, well, resist.
Wow. It's quite the call out there, Snow.
Okay, where is a rockfish?
I didn't know that Snow was such an anti-Frenchie.
This interchangeable cylinder module allows the rockfish to serve a variety of roles, from mine layer to small troop transport to patrol attack sub, all depending on the modules used. So in this time, you guys are going to be a small troop transport for a five-person facility. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, suit up, everyone.
Meanwhile,
So
What kind of equipment do we have?
you guys are issued the same rifles as before, or some like it. Those H&K 77s.
This time, I'm gonna try and grab a second rifle.
Do you have 4 arms?
No,
Okay.
but these have slings, right?
No, you're only given 1.
Disappointing.
Yeah, but you guys do have one in your
Often is.
one in your team has the drone as before, the death drone. So if you want to take control of that, pink eye.
What kind of skills are required to use it?
I think electronic security probably. I'm not sure.
Okay, I've got a 2 in that.
Oh God.
Oh, I wish that was a real roll.
Wait, what would it be?
Oh, damn.
I wish that was a real roll. It's not. Just testing the roll buttons.
You know what? I'm tempted to say gyrotech.
Yeah? I definitely don't have anything in that.
Gyrotech. No.
Because I mean, it is kind of a miniature gyro.
How about vector thrust vehicle?
What's that?
Vector thrust vehicle. Or is this a helicopter based drone?
Yeah, it's a helicopter based drone.
It is gyro.
So it's not like a UAV drone. It's more like an Amazon drone.
Well, they
a big gun on it.
I think depending on its propulsion system, yeah, you might have a different tech skill involved, but
yeah.
But I think that's how we're gonna play it.
Okay, I don't have the skill for this, gentlemen. Sorry.
I think also pilot drone expert skill might also be useful. If you had that would work too.
No.
But if you had the tech skill, you can engage AIs that will allow it to kind of help you pilot it. So you don't need the reflex. All right. Sound fair?
I lack the abilities to use it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
if you had pilot skill, you could use pilot pilot drone, but you don't.
No, I don't. I don't have anything related to it.
That would be a separate skill than piloting, say, a car.
Yep. It's not my area of expertise, and I don't have a high tech ish. What's my tech? Oh, I do have a high tech. I have a 10 in tech.
Yeah, that was a really good electronic security roll. I'll tell you what.
I know.
Let's just say that you were playing with the security system on board the sub, and you figured out how to launch yourself from the torpedo tube.
That makes me happy.
And then Mac comes in. Mr. Pink Eye, what are you doing in the torpedo tube?
Don't worry, I just figured out how to put people inside the torpedo tube and then use it.
Can Wes swim outside of the torpedo tube because he's got gills?
Now, if you want to teach Wes, you can do that.
Yeah, feel free. Go on.
Hey, I already know how to swim.
Yeah, come on over here. I'll show
you
how
it
works.
Do you know how much pressure is out there, Mr. West?
I know how many gills I got.
Yeah. Come over here. I'll shoot you out.
So we're just gonna launch him out of the sub. Jumbo kind of comes in like, this can't be happening. I want to be launched out of the sub.
Oh no, I fumbled.
I'll launch you out too. Come on.
Yeah, Wes, I think you may have injured yourself. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I blew the whole sub up. I blew up the whole submarine. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Everyone dies if that happened.
I think everybody dies.
I think everybody died, Wes. You're right.
Oh, everybody dies.
Whoops! Did I do that?
What have you done, my baby?
Total
My
player
rock.
kill in the submarine pen.
All right, can I use some luck to avoid that complete fumble?
Okay, you can use all your luck. How about that?
All right, I'll use all my luck. Ugh.
All right, guys. How are you doing? You guys are doing all right?
I mean, we've been worse.
All right, I got zero. I got zero luck now.
All right. So you guys are given an opportunity to pick your, your game plan. John leaves it up to you. He says, "Look, you guys got a number of targets. We want to try to be as discreet as possible. You're given electronic depth charges. I'm sorry, not depth charges. You're given some C4 underwater C4 charges, which require a demolitions of 15 or more to accurately set."
Okay. So you need some demolition rolls. I could do that.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't that great. You've just demonstrated that you're not that great. So this guy, Hithero, is going to be coming with you. You just got to make sure that he's able to do his thing without any kind of interference. And if you guys need to help him, you'll be a security escort.
Understood. So where do these charges have to go?
Onto these oil rigs that they've outlined up here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and they're all going to be around in the North Sea here. Also, I think there's one in near Sweden, in between Sweden and Finland, out here.
Also here?
Yeah, destroy them all.
Alaska?
Not Alaska.
No.
In the North Sea.
Where's that? North Sea?
North Sea includes.
And do we got to destroy them all?
This area.
Damn, there's a lot of oil rigs.
Well,
okay.
you know what? There's 6 of them here that we'd like for you to take out up here.
Oh, okay.
You're looking in the wrong spot. Wes is pretending he's in Miami. You guys are up here in Iceland.
Oh, right. Okay.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay, so just those 6.
That's correct.
Interesting. Can you guys hitch me a ride up from Miami here?
You think you're in Miami, but really you're up here in Iceland.
Oh, I am? Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
John Neptune just keeps reminding Wes.
Yeah,
Wes.
I know this.
The sea torches me, laddie. Aye, the sea torches.
I know this sub pen looks a lot like the Miami one, but trust me, we're in Iceland.
Say we take it from the north now.
The cold roists of the north of the father sea, the sea from before.
Mac, I say we go from the north down.
Aye.
We start with some controlled strikes, do some scouting. Dip our toes in the water.
So, where are we starting from?
You're the
We
boss,
can go.
I'm
We can
listening.
attack Scotland. We can always attack Scotland right here.
Over here. So this is our sub pen, right?
Yeah, in Iceland.
Okay.
On
So,
Oh, we're in
on
Iceland up here.
the southwestern tip.
so we should. You're suggesting we go around and then hit this one, this one, this one. Oh wait, no, maybe this one. Circle around, like go here, here.
Yeah, yeah.
You actually
Here.
consider the tactical opinion of a
No. Go
main
go
board?
here on
Yes,
the
that is
third.
what I'm suggesting.
Yeah. So go
I mean,
like
let's
the
see.
first. The
And
first
the upper
three up
management
here.
certainly isn't
The
considering
first
my
three
opinion.
up here in the sea, right? This is the ocean. The ocean right here, we should be able to get to.
Okay, I guess that's cool. Or we could go the other way around. Like, let's go the closest first.
Yeah,
Here.
and then down the line, down the line.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Here, and then we loop around, so they don't know who's been doing those explosions.
All right,
You
so
wanna
let's
do it
at
all in
least
one
do.
go?
Let's do this first. Let's do this first.
Yeah, let's do this. The three closest first.
All right.
We'll see how that shapes up.
Yeah, those two first.
So, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and bring your token up here to where John Neptune is at, down here at the base.
So
where's the base?
where?
Oh, there's
John
the base.
left-
Sorry, where's the base?
I gotta zoom out a bit.
Oh,
Top
okay,
right.
there it is. Mac, there it is.
You know what? Actually, I don't need to have a token up on the board right now.
No, we just need one token for you guys.
Well, too bad, Snow. You got 3.
All right. Well, you can get in the submarine, or you can stay behind. It's up to you.
Well, I'm doing what everyone else is doing. I'm
I'm
doing
in the sub.
whatever they're doing. They're getting in the sub. I'm getting in the sub.
Okay.
Do they John? Well, I would. This would be John. I'm talking to John. Is this like a 1-day affair?
No, several days. It'll take you probably a few weeks to do this. You guys have the ability to refuel at certain points.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll try to identify them for you.
All right.
I would recommend that you pick one end and work on towards the other. You
Okay.
have a dry dock over here in St. Petersburg that you can reach.
Can we go to Ireland?
I think there might be a couple other opportunities for underway replenishment. So if you run out of gas in the middle of the water, we can come find you and replenish you.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Well, I have gills, so I can just swim underwater continuously forever.
Looking at John, then looking at Wes. Like, okay.
Yeah, I can just swim forever, indefinitely underwater with
Is
no
that you?
qualms at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
We have Eyespy here.
That's
Yep.
Eyespy.
You got in.
so Eyespy, here's the deal. You may. I'm going to give you an opportunity here. You may choose either to continue to be Eyespy, or you can play Boris, who was one of the folks who was cryogenically rescued from Mars. It's up to you.
That's tempting, but my
Which
one
one?
arm bastard of a media deserves to die.
All right.
In the most egregious way possible.
All right.
And I will.
So here's what's going to happen then. You have decided to. Okay, so you were on the. You were covering the OTEC board meeting on the island of St. Thomas when there was a region-wide quarantine order issued by the Cuban government. you were then rescued by an elite squad of, amphibious assault team that came onto the island and took blood from everybody. And you assumed the identity of one of the board members who, had gotten sick and, had stayed in his bungalow.
Okay, I can live with that. Where are we at now?
And so you boarded the submarine, and then they brought you to Miami, where you may have decided to try to pretend to be an OTEC employee. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to do a disguise, or if you want to try to hide, you can also do that.
I'll say screw it and roll the disguise.
Jesus Christ, this is cool as hell.
The one-armed man. The one-armed man.
The one-armed man. Just wait till I get 2 arms. Y'all are screwed then. Don't mess with me. Alright, and I'm going to add 4 luck to my wardrobe and style since I have nothing in wardrobe and style.
Alright. Well, I mean, everybody here wears a uniform, so you're not going to... It's not wardrobe and style, it's disguise.
Oh, disguise, my bad. Let's see if he can be the master of disguise.
The cool part is that your disguise doesn't have to be very high because everybody wears the same uniform.
Where's disguise under? Is that there we are. Technical skills.
Yeah.
Let's see how good I am at this. 11.
Okay, good. So you just barely disguise yourself enough to pass muster. People don't question you. They just assume that you work at OTEC. Otherwise, why would you be here dressed in an OTEC uniform?
Yeah, I mean, I know the company. I lost my arm with the company yesterday, but the benefits, though.
Okay, so you immediately show up in the infirmary saying that with a chit that you forged. So do a forgery.
Forgery. Use composition instead.
Yeah, use composition and then also use forgery because you have to forge somebody's signature.
My God, this is fucking insane.
Oh my God.
This became like high risk.
Oh God! As soon as I get in, I'm late. I'm just like, oh my God, what happened? Well, you see.
The amount of stretching Snow is doing to try and get you involved in the fucking Stormfront module.
I want to be in Stormfront. Put me in, Coach. I'm ready. Okay, composition is in intelligence too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So composition will give you bonuses, but not to forgery. You still have to roll a forgery.
16.
Okay, good. So roll your forgery roll.
Oh, Jesus. Forgery. I'm going to add 2 luck to it. So I've used 6 luck so far.
All right. So then you're...
Oh, my
shit.
Of course. At the last
So
moment.
it looks totally forged, but you give it to Era. Dr. Era receives your chit for a new arm.
Oh, and he's here. He's in the call.
Yeah, he's in the...
A new arm. A new arm, huh?
Oh yeah, I need a new arm, man. You know what they had me doing? I was doing underwater welding.
That signature looks totally forged, by the way.
Right.
Hey, can we get? Hey, I
don't care. I don't know why anyone had to forge it, but like, okay. So what is it? What is it?
Wait, no one answered. Why him?
Yeah. What is it? What is it that he actually like? Did he damage an arm and is requesting a cyber arm?
No. You think it's this out in character?
I'll let him tell you.
Yes. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Don't be honest. I just answer the question.
I lost it in a severe underwater welding accident. Okay.
Okay, so you lost your arm As if I'm looking at you and don't see it, but I'm just saying. Okay, so you lost your arm and you just need a hookup, huh? Okay.
I need the best hookup you got.
You need the best hookup I got.
If you got any strength in Myomar, that would be fucking fantastic.
I don't know that I have any of that. All right, so I mean, do I even have access to like extra parts down here?
You have access to a cyber arm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I can hook you up. Just jump on the table and huff on this.
Okay. First question though for Snow. Since this isn't just me chopping off a medic arm on a whim and getting a cyber arm, and this is medically necessary, do I take half on that roll?
On what roll?
My humanity roll. I was wondering how you ran that because I know some people run it where it's just like, oh, we'll let you like roll lesser because it's medically necessary. I'm not sure how you run it.
No, if you got an organic arm replacement arm like that, then you wouldn't lose any humanity. But when you put cybernetics on, you lose humanity.
Yeah, if anything, I would be asking about the damage for surgery because technically the damage is already done.
That was a smart one. I wouldn't have even thought of that. I was worried about my humanity.
Well, yeah. I think for the sake of today's game, we can do half damage for the surgery.
Oh, hell yeah!
I mean, either way, these guys are probably going to want to hook you up with whatever you need to heal because they need you operational. But anyway, we'll see how. Hold on, let me just do something real quick. Just fucking anything. I don't know. Okay, let me.
All right.
Let me do something else.
It's a critical difficulty, but you can add 10 points to your roll for help from Dr. Lulu if she's around.
That puppy found someone who was not supposed to be there.
So basically, you just need a 15 or higher on your medtech roll, Dr. Era.
All right. Okay.
Okay. I'm rolling for my humanity right now for it.
All right. And
8 humanity loss.
You can roll for your damage. It should be 3d6 plus 1, but we'll divide that by 2.
It needs to be clean.
So that'd just be 2. That'd just be 1d6 and then.
No, just roll 3d6 plus 1.
Just roll the whole thing and then just half it.
Yeah.
3d6, 14, so 7.
Yep.
7 damage.
7 damage.
But I got a cyber.
He injects you with some speed healing drugs, so you get a +1 to your healing.
I'm being injected with drugs.
You'll get 2 points per day back.
Nice. Thanks, Doc. I really needed that cyber arm. As I just as soon as I'm up, I just circle it around and I twist the wrist completely 360.
Oh wait, he still needs to turn it online. So you need a cybernetics roll.
Needs to hook me up, man.
Now we need a cybernetics roll. You hear that?
I'm down with it. My empathy. Oh my god, my empathy is at 4. Jesus Christ, I'm at the edge, man. I'm riding it.
You are.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
It looks like it's working.
No, do you want him to use the same table I use?
You sure you don't want me to use cryotech operation?
Hey, I think we'll just imagine that it's also built for underwater.
So it's a wet wired arm? Fuck yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I would probably have only access to the stuff that we used. So yeah, I mean they would probably only be giving us the stuff that's hermetically shielded.
It also comes. I think it has a few options, but they haven't been filled in yet. So I think you only had the chit for the arm.
Yeah, you just got a naked arm, but I mean, if there's all kinds of options for those suckers. Also, just like be careful with it for a while. You probably have some bruising around the shoulder, and don't strain yourself too much. It's not made of magic.
But it is made out of invincible. As I get up and I walk out of the.
I mean, it's made of about STP 12, isn't it? Or 14? What is it?
Yeah.
No, I think I like the way he said that. That sounds like something I'd say. So that's the
yeah. Of course you like it. Yeah. Don't get it stuck in anything.
Doc, the first thing I'm gonna do is put this fresh new cyber arm into an electrical socket. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Oh no, that's how you charge it. You're fine. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
All right, boys.
Yeah, you charge it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Like your MacBook.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so you guys are loading up, and you notice this guy with a, I guess. I'm wondering, Eyespy, do you have anything that makes you look like you have recording capabilities? You don't have like a camera eye or something like that, do you?
Oh, I mean, I do have a camera eye.
All right, everybody hold. Need to get.
All right, so I guess how noticeable is it?
I would say it's noticeable if people actually look at it. Okay. Like you've been rolling everyone to notice if I am recording and everything. So I'd say if you catch me doing it, you can see it. But if not, then yeah.
Okay. So.
But you're talking about how noticeable it is when you're recording.
Do you wear sunglasses in the Sub Pen?
I mean, Jumbo is always recording, right?
Well, I mean, we don't know if Jumbo is recording either. I mean, we're probably suspect there too.
Wild card.
Wait, we have a freaking wiki now? What?
Wiki, wow.
No, they're talking about a few. Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Fucking Jumbo did it.
Yeah. How Jumbo did it.
But yeah.
Oh, wait, no. This is a Friday Night Kerfuffle wiki. This isn't just Jumbo making a Friday Night Kerfuffle page on the regular Cyberpunk fandom wiki.
He didn't have to mess with that black guys.
Okay, give me a second. I'm making a Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but I think if I'm recording, it's not too noticeable. Like there might be a slight tinge of red every once so often to show that
So we've got Cyberpunk series, Cyberpunk Edgerunner, Core Series, Alternative Series, TTRPG books, comics, and then we're gonna add a Friday Night Kerfuffle tab.
Here, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of flavor tint. You got when you're recording, maybe you have that tinge of that IR filter in your pupil, so it doesn't look completely black.
Okay, yeah.
If light reflects off of it, it looks kind of reddish.
Yeah, I'll live with that. I can live with that.
Sounds cool as hell.
It really does. I'm making Jamie weep in his grave as we speak. As I look at
He's not dead.
I don't know that.
Oh, that's right. He still doesn't know that.
As soon as you guys tell me, I'm just gonna be like, where the fuck is he?
Do we know that?
No.
We are different.
Know that?
We don't know that either.
Do you want to know that?
All right, so
Arrow's ever met Jamie.
right about the time when
That's right.
when Dr. Era finishes putting on your cyber arm, he and Dr. Lulu and there's these other two guys that are in cryotubes. They all start to respond to an order. They're all getting shipped out. They're going to Iceland. Do you decide to hang out with them, or do you decide to try to escape from this facility?
So, how would I try to escape from the facility?
Wes, I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to Third Eye.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's your disguised name now, Third Eye.
Yeah, I'm just Third Eye.
Wait, where's your third eye?
Brown eye.
I'm going to.
That's a secret.
I guess I'm going to Iceland, mixing it with the lot.
All right, so you get on an Osprey with these guys. Nobody seems to be checking your ID. They just assume that you work here and that you've received the same order.
Yeah, guys, I know exactly what order it is, but I'm just gonna bide my time. If anything interesting happens on the flight, I'm flipping on that.
Who the fuck are you?
Mac just assumes that, oh, we have a new ensign.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, and if there's any briefing, I'm gonna.
What do you tell them about yourself? You roll a fast talk, persuasion fast talk.
I'm gonna tell them I'm new. They just hired me on. Last week I lost my arm in an underwater welding accident, boys. Like, that's me. That's my life. Persuasion.
That's just weaker than metal.
10. They don't believe jack shit unless they roll shit.
Anybody can roll a human perception roll, but none of these guys are very good at that.
You see, but I always seem to get screwed a lot of the time. Oh,
No, I don't know.
Mac McDonaldson.
Yeah, he's the mission leader.
Kind of hard.
I guess that checks
Everybody
out.
else just follows him. I'm just kidding. Like I said before, Era doesn't fucking care. Like he's like he has no allegiance to these fucking people, and he's more worried about his situation than he is about like some guy randomly showing up and also being a prisoner of some like rogue fucking corporation's military op.
Yeah, I guess Pink Eye is like on par. He can't. How does that work on a tie?
He can't quite decide if you're lying or not, but he's not sure he cares.
Like even if you were telling the truth, he would have just been looking you up and down anyway. So it's the same deal.
Hey, I got a free cyber arm. Okay, I'm gonna ride the wave as long as I can.
Oh, that's right. You were missing an arm. I forgot. I'm sorry. That's right.
Botech says I can't kill any fellow employees.
Okay, so what did
Don't
Third Eye
lose your
get
badge.
weapons? What did he get for weapons?
Well, I want to know what his badge says. Okay, so you found a badge. It's somebody else. Or
he did have a badge. I was just kidding.
Or he
Maybe
doesn't
it's
even
the
have
badge
a
that maybe it's just that one badge. Actually, no, I have a great idea. So there was this one really strange person that just kind of walked into the back rooms of Walmart one time, all right, and pretended to be security. He literally just grabbed the badge or built a badge and wrote security on it. Our security office, like our theft prevention, doesn't have security on it. It just says their name.
Right.
He just wrote security on it and then started walking around in the backs and no one stopped him.
Eyespy has the best ideas, okay?
What do you write on your badge? I want to know.
Where I got my badge from is the clothes that I took during the disguise roll. I'm just running with the name on it, even though its name on there is Margaret Jacobson. I'm running with it.
Is Marguerite.
Hey, my mom said my dad had a fucking sick sense of humor, okay?
Sure. No one's judging you here.
I am.
So what do we call you?
Just call me Margot, man.
Mark.
Everyone else does.
Margo, are you familiar with this firearm?
That's a fucking cyberpunk name.
Gives him the. What was the rifle? Are you good with rifles?
The H&K Mark 77.
Nah, but if you get a pistol in my hands, well, then maybe I can do some things.
Okay, give you an Avenger.
All right. Could you put the stats for the Avenger on there, or is it in the core book?
It's in the core book.
Okay.
Malorian's Arms Avenger. Or Malorian Arms Avenger.
No, Militech Arms Avenger.
Militech.
Okay, I was about to say a Malorian Arms Avenger. Oh, you bless me.
Sorry.
Yeah, Malorian is like the high end weapon.
Militech Arms Avenger. Haha. No, but you do get Wes gets issued the Arasaka WSSX multi-role sniper system, which was apparently, you hear from the grapevine that this was stolen from or recovered gear from a sniper that was taken out who worked for Arasaka.
Oh.
Anyway, so you only have one of them, and it's kind of a special item that's been sort of allocated to Team 11 because you guys have a good sniper on your team. Anyway, you guys should feel lucky. You guys also get the signal detector, the Mark IV.
Sounds great.
And someone gets the death drone, remote assassin device, which we talked about last time.
Okay, who's good with tech?
I've got a pretty high tech score.
Okay, Doc, you
What
get
are
to
we
fly
doing
the
this
drone.
time?
So you can use one of two skills. It has AI help to help you steer it and stuff. But you need a gyro tech skill for that. And then also if you have pilot skills in anything, you can use a reflex skill for driving it. But unless you have pilot drone, your pilot skill is only worth half. All right, the other thing that I want to make sure you guys have are plenty of charges.
Yes. I was going to try and grab some of those off you.
So those are preset at 1 kilogram charge each, and you have 24.
I thought the Hydro was going to come with this.
Yeah, but we're going to also have some, redundancies.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a cigarette, but I have my headphones.
All right.
So that
You
means
mind if I grab all 24 of them?
Hydro brings them in a case. They're basically on. They're kept
Can I
under
take
his.
at least 6 of those?
They're under his control. We'll bring them out when we need them, bud.
All right. I'll remember you.
So you guys are loading up the sub with all of your gear and equipment. You guys get 3 magazines each. Dr. Era, you're being called on this mission as well as a medical team, as well as Dr. Lulu.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just let Lulu fly the drone again, and I'll just take the signal.
Okay.
Detector.
Got it. The signal detector is so you guys can identify the radio signal that the Sino oil rig is transmitting on, and that should give you the ability to hone in on it.
All right.
So.
Oh yeah, I should tell you about that at least. Era, we are heading over to. We went to Iceland, right? We transferred stations. Things got a little hot at our last station, but we weren't letting on enough information for us to really know anything about anything. Important thing is we're going up north for a bit, and we've got a big mission that might take us a few sessions to do, which is basically sandbox style. Here are a few locations. These are oil rigs. We want you to basically destroy the value of the U.S. petrodollar. Blow them all up.
Not the U.S. petrodollar, the EU petrodollar.
Yes, of course.
So,
like the U.S. doesn't own all those oil rigs in the EU.
So Dudley, tell us again. Your name tag says Margaret. What?
Oh, yeah. He's
He
walking.
went up first, Malcolm, remember?
I think that means he can hear us, but he can't respond.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he's
Does
got.
anybody
a mic on his
remember
head.
what the last name was?
I don't remember.
Trying to write it down.
But we call him Margo.
Yeah.
Right.
Jacobson is the last name.
Jacobs.
So everybody calls you Jacobson. Some people call you Margot.
Okay. I'm just getting familiar to everyone saying my name. I'm just like every so often when they say my name, I don't respond until they're like Jacobson. I'm just like, oh yeah, hey.
Your name tag actually just has M and then Jacobson on it. So.
M. Jacobs.
Yeah, dude. I'm just riding along. I'm just making sure. I'm just here to make sure you guys are all right. Okay, you guys can count on me.
Okay, everybody strap in. All
Or
ahead
else,
full.
or else my name isn't Margaret Jacobson. Wink.
Well, here's the thing, Margaret. For some reason, they don't have any loadout for you. So, but somebody can try to do like a streetwise or street deal or something like that to try to get you some gear. Otherwise, you don't have any loadout.
Oh,
Other than this
streetwise.
Miltech Arms Avenger.
Punk here,
Oh,
dear.
nice.
Rip up your spine.
Ah, pretty good.
Holy crap, dude.
So he manages to. He gives you his. I guess they didn't realize that he was a full Borg, and so he has a medium armor jacket that he's not using,
It to you, as well as an extra Militech Arms Avenger.
and a
Oh
helmet.
my god.
He's a full board fixer.
The medium armor jacket has a -1 encumbrance value.
I will take that -1 encumbrance value. And that's 14 all around, right?
I think that's the medium might be 20. I think. Yeah,
Medium is 18 with an encumbrance value of 1.
Yeah, it's 18. Thanks. And it only it covers the arms and the torso.
Covers the arms and the torso, and the helmet is how much?
It's 20.
If it's nylon, it's 20, and if it's steel, 16.
It's nylon. It's 20.
All right.
All right, yeah.
And but they don't find you any armor for your legs.
I can live with that. I got the best parts already covered up, so I'll take it as is, and I'll add
Not
these.
if you roll a fucking 8. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey! We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that here.
You're squishy safe.
I'll say you can use luck to change the location if you want.
Oh.
But only by 10. No, never mind. Yeah.
All right, I'm just putting down all the stuff, or the medium armor and nylon helmet.
But only when it lands in your when you're defending against it, I guess.
Okay. I got to remember to add -1 to my encumbrance value whenever I do these actions. And yeah, I got everything all statted out, and I'll just be like, hey, maybe one day I can be like you, man. I've been trying to get rid of all this unnecessary muscle.
I'm not listening to him. I'm just looking the other way.
And,
But you're my idol.
all right. So
Big guy's in sleep mode.
all right. So you guys get into the sub and underway. Any other last minute items that you guys need for your mission?
Mono knife.
Granted. Quartermaster agrees. Here you go, bud.
On our sword.
Sword.
Like katana.
No, but a mono knife is definitely something they have in the. They don't have any swords back here, bud.
This'll have to. I grabbed the little tiny thing with like my index finger and fucking thumb. Sheath it away. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Anybody else? You guys are good. All right. So
Yep.
Dr. Lulu, when she arrives, she'll get the same loadout as last time.
All right.
So, alrighty. You guys.
Mac, I suggest we start from the north. We go all the way around. But you're
So
the
not the
captain.
closest. We can start with the closest, then go around to the north. So the north would be our second target.
A nod.
All right. Roll a 1d6. We'll pick the closest one. Somebody from your group roll a 1d6. Closest one looks like it's directly east of you, about halfway between you and the next landmass.
This one, or I was planning for this one.
I think
Then going
I
north.
think it's actually right about here, because it wouldn't be off the shelf. So we're gonna put it right here.
Sorry, I did not see that ping.
And I'll put the box down.
Yeah, we're on 2 different parts of the map.
Yes.
So look on the blue
Zoom
map.
way the fuck out.
Okay. Ah.
We're doing some global XCOM shit here.
Okay. There it is.
That's where you presume it to be, somewhere in that box. Go ahead and make a electronic security check there, Toma.
Era.
Or Era, Dr. Era. My bad.
Go.
Okay. Roll a 1d6. Alright, it takes you a while, but you managed to find it. About 6 hours later, you guys are finding it on the edge of that square. And when you guys bring it in, let's see here. Let's pick this one. Dun, dun, dun. Rig 6. Oh wait, I gotta move you guys too. This one is the newest of the bunch.
Ooh,
Oh.
fancy.
Yeah, so it's broken up into sections here so you can see it, the undersides of it, but the one down here in the bottom right is what it looks like from a distance.
Okay.
This one is definitely high tech. It has a landing platform, a boarding platform on one side only, and it has security. It's very highly guarded. Has automatic turrets, which are hidden. They're not exposed until you show up. It looks like this has very heavily armored facility here, and it's built for cold.
Are our suits insulated for cold?
Yeah, more or less. Although it's pretty cold out there.
It's probably rated for basic water cold, not sub-zero cold.
Yeah.
How well defended does it look? Like, do
Well,
we need to get onto the platform to blow it, or can we do it from below?
I mean, it is November, and the weather out here is probably pretty cold.
Yeah, if we're in Iceland by November, it's at least on average about -10 on a good day.
Yeah. So being underwater in this is going to be really hard. It's going to cut. You have to do some endurance checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to not freaking go into hypothermic shock.
Yeah.
What else? What else gear do we have? Do we have like grappling hooks?
You have a
or
member of
something?
your team who's not really affected by cold.
Oh, right.
I can plant the bombs if there's no underwater security.
Is there like a specific
Speaking of which, if we're within range, we should do a sonar now. See what we can't find.
Well, if
Okay.
you use active sonar, you will definitely alert the base to your presence.
Okay. Can't do that.
You know that
should
from
we-
basic subtactics there.
Should we blow up the actual pipe?
Well, that's what the
That will
charges are
cut-
for. That's why you brought along Heathrow.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go in deep and then start at the base. We'll plant the charges there. You know, like
with your submarine, your stealth sub, you have a -2, and if you go in silent, you have an extra -3. So it's not very likely that they're going to hear you. However, it is possible if they roll a 10 on their detection roll, which if you come within a mile of them, they'll get a chance to roll.
But it's better than going in the...
So we'll assume that you're still a mile away, and you're using the drone to gather some intel.
Okay. How do we approach this?
So Dr. Lulu reports that the drone is giving her information and is going to relay it to Dr. Era's pad. So you guys get some views of the base, and you can see close-ups of the landing pad here, where the boats generally start to dock here, and then any gear that needs to be taken off they have automatic conveyor here that can move shit through there.
All right.
Normal guards, or are they in hard shell?
Yes, you don't see any guards actively out there, but you do see the command center is here with there's like 4-inch plate glass here.
Are we outside of the sub now, or sorry?
No,
just came back in.
You guys are inside the sub, gathering intel with the drone that you sent up.
Okay, got it. Sorry, just needed some context.
I'm gonna go up to Dr. Era, and before I do, I'm gonna activate my cyber eye, and I'm gonna roll interview and ask him, hey, I understand the concept of this op, but like with the finer points, can you explain it to me? And I'm gonna try to roll a interview roll to see if I can't get any juicy military secrets from him.
Who's he doing this to?
What am I rolling here?
You don't have to roll anything. I'm gonna let him roll interview, and we'll see if he entices you. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that's like, wouldn't it still be a contested roll then? That's
yeah,
what I mean.
Of course,
like,
but let's let him roll first and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if I get a 30. Damn it! Show me potato salad.
He tries to talk to you, but basically, somebody else interrupts him and says, "Hey, go over there. We're busy."
Hey, buddy, why don't you let us talk for a little bit? Fellow media. Yeah. Let's talk. What kind of connections you got?
What? I'm not a media. I work for OTEC. Margaret Jameson or Margaret Jacobson. Goddammit.
Okay, that was metagaming. I didn't know if I.
No. I like this. That like you kind of like read him. Like media.
You sniffed him out.
Yeah. You know what?
Didn't even realize it.
He just saw him do a really shitty interview role. So.
You know what? I would say give that man a roll to see if he actually was just like this man.
No. I like the idea that he thinks you're a media, and then you're telling him, no. I'm not a media.
Jumbo, you can roll a human perception roll if you want. Settle.
Yeah,
medias know each other. They're one of a kind.
Oh wow! What the fuck, dude? Really? I'm gonna roll
like a fucking truffle, baby.
Rusty. I'm sorry, you get to give yourself 10 IP in interview. Human perception, I mean.
Can I roll persuasion fast talk to even have a chance to try to roll like?
Of course.
I won't say it out loud to give him away. I'll just kind of pull him aside and hey, I know a fellow media.
Oh God, 34, 35. Give me 35. Show me. Oh my fucking
I love
Christ.
the idea that potentially two medias could have snuck in here.
Hey man.
The third guy shows up and he's just like, "Hey, you guys also medias?"
Well, hold on a second. Rusty, sorry, not Rusty. I keep calling you Rusty. Jumbo has to roll a disguise check too because he's under a false name as well. Which only Dr. Lulu knows.
So I just gave myself away.
Maybe, yeah. But you gotta roll your disguise check, because the only people that know you are Lulu and Era, and other than that, you have to convince everybody that you actually are supposed to be here.
Oh shit! Where is disguise? Got 1 second.
Disguise is a technical skill, yeah.
You can assume the identity that you had on Mars which I assume was Justin her move, but it might have been something else.
Oh fuck. My name is John F. Kennedy.
No relation. You gotta just preface it out.
Okay.
All my friends call me JFK. No relation.
So you lost your badge, and that's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Mr. Kennedy, I assume.
Yep.
And it's only because Dr. Era and Dr. Lulu cover for you left and right that you've managed to like maintain a position on this team, and you know it turns out that your team leader Mac is kind of old school and doesn't really give a shit. He also doesn't really understand that you guys are totally lying to him.
You know, he sees result, and when under duress, Jumbo turns into a 500-pound Navy SEAL.
Whoa, he gained 200 more pounds now? What happened?
Dude,
I don't know.
Dude, he has one of those Omega frame fucking frame, or one of those Omega frames, dude. That's why.
After losing his balls, he kind of went down like a food binge. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Your balls
But you
out,
lost
literally.
your balls, so we wouldn't have to lose ours.
I think they did some reconstructive surgery and gave you 2 healing points per day. So consider that I don't know how much points you lost in the first place, but it's been 3 days since that incident, at least, maybe even 4.
My sword hurts a bit less now. That makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
You can feel pain. Wow, look at this chunk.
You can decide later what you want in that pocket. You just tell me. You let me know.
Yeah. I'm thinking I want to do the whole optics thing. Just sounds cool. I'm no longer going to do the voice for Jumbo. I'm going to use the whole balls being shot off as kind of like, you know, because I just can't do a voice to save my fucking life. So.
I know what I'm gonna do when he finds out that I am a media. I'm gonna just look at him and I'm gonna try to intimidate him. Just be like, "Look, I have a fucking gig that I have. If you blow this for me, I will fucking murder you."
Media versus media.
What pound of under duress he turns into a Navy SEAL do you not know about?
Well,
I mean,
you guys don't overhear this conversation. I mean, this is definitely between Rusty.
No,
we haven't said any of this in game so far.
Yeah, Pink Guy doesn't talk like that.
All we know is like those guys are talking. I'm driving a
They're all just playing. They're all playing meta game basically.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry about that. I
it's cool.
I went in as Rusty, not as Jumbo.
I tell you what, you can respond to his intimidation.
Could I respond to his intimidation?
I don't know. Do you want to roll an awareness notice check to see if you notice it?
Me or?
I'm talking to Wes.
No, you definitely notice it, Rusty.
Oh, well, I mean.
So Wes overhears you guys, and he wants to know what you guys are fighting about.
We're talking about nothing, you know. We're just friends that share a profession talking, you know, and that profession being submarine stuff, you know.
Well, I just happen to know.
Shit.
Well, I mean, I happen to know a lot about submarine stuff.
Oh, well, that's certainly interesting. You do seem like quite the Aqua Boy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him. You know how it gets down here when you're packed like sardines, man. Like you get a little.
I'm gonna
crazy.
like go outside into the water and start swimming around and like kind of like being like, yo, I can go like wherever you guys go underwater.
Oh, good. Yes, don't tell him anything, Snow. It's fine.
All right, Wes, make an endurance check.
No, I was just kidding, Snow. Please tell him. He obviously wasn't listening.
I didn't hear what you said before. So wait, where's this exact facility that we're at?
Well, in fucking Iceland, fool. We're in the middle of like freezing water. Please do not get out of the submersible.
As we're driving.
And then unless you want to try.
Deep pressure. So, anyways, I walk out of the sub.
All right, let me do an awareness. Let me do an awareness. There we go. Yeah, I want to see if it's like kind of cold outside. Me like, oh, actually, maybe that would be bad.
He wants to dip his fucking toes in the water. It's fine. It's fine.
Just let him put his feet in the torpedo bay.
My toes in the water.
Well, it's a pretty small submarine, so everybody kind of looks at you like you're mad as you try to like open up the hatch.
Turns from Mac turns from his commander chair. Like,
I'm gonna dip
West,
my little.
Doing?
I'll dip my toe and I'll be like, it's too cold. I don't want.
I mean, if we're not breached, I don't even think you can do that unless we have some kind of like, because he's talking about we're in a submersible. We're not in like a big huge research sub that has some kind of like diving pool or something. I think
it might have a diving pool. I guess I didn't really think of that.
Well, because the diving pool would normally be for those like big shelled suits, right?
Oh no!
I don't know.
Yeah, no. You guys would be in regular new scuba. It's not
because otherwise, like if we're not breached, then it's like impossible to open the door. Like
that water pressure on top is just not going to let it happen.
Yeah, you got like thousands of pounds of
they
pressure.
passed me that C.
How
deep
are we?
That C6, and I could get that door open.
Yeah.
How deep are we in?
It's up to you. You're the pilot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's up to you. How deep are we?
Max it out. Go as deep as we can go. Let's go to the bottom of the ocean.
We're just on a different fucking mission now.
I was just thinking like if we disable the pipe going into the oil rig, that'll be mission done for this site, right?
Yeah, likely.
Yeah.
Do we have torpedoes?
No. You have you have these. You
Charges,
turned the torpedo bay into a frogman pool. You do have the ability to launch torpedoes, but you just don't have any torpedoes.
Okay.
We mostly just launch pink eyes.
Okay, so.
Which, by the way, let's launch a fucking pink eye and get this fucking ball rolling.
You're going in Metal Gear Solid style, man.
What do you say, Mac? What are we doing?
Should we do that, or we could come closer, silent running, and then we do it quietly? We either fire pink eye,
weapon.
hope he plants the bomb because he doesn't have any demolition.
Oh, I thought he did. Okay.
Or we could just go in quiet and guard Heathrow while he set up the charges.
Yeah, I mean, let's go in and do the mission how we're supposed to do it. I just thought I thought Pink Eye had demolition skill. He's always puffing his chest like he knows how to work everything. So
talked about that C6,
So everyone that leaves the hatch is going to have to roll an endurance check to see if they suffer from the
Wait, why is everybody out?
Well,
of course I have demolition skill.
Nice.
Wait, do you or don't you?
Yes, I do. Of course I do.
See, I knew he did. Let's just fucking pop a pink eye out there.
So, if you want to talk to Heathrow, he's going to go out there and help you with the first one.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be fired also?
He's not very good at it.
Well, no, Snow had said that we had converted our torpedo bay into a frogman.
Oh, okay. So it is designed to go
depressurize from there.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I don't think we actually launch anyone. I think we just depressurize from there and then swim out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Heathrow is, he's got a 16 for his body check. He doesn't even have to roll for that. So he's a natural at this. He's got a
Okay. So I guess if anything comes up, I'm gonna need to move the sub. So I guess I'm gonna delegate the.
Did you roll endurance, Pink Eye?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why?
he didn't really need to, but I'm glad that he showed us that he can definitely do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Prague team assemble. It's gonna be
In
Heathrow,
case it's
West.
too cold out there.
Gonna be Heathrow, West, and Pink Eye.
All right. So basically, Heathrow just asked you guys to cover him while he is out there and make sure that if there's any other frogmen out there that you take them out before they get you.
Alright.
He's going to need a couple minutes to set the charges, and then you guys will swim back.
Okay.
Follow him.
Should anybody else that is?
What
I'm
is
looking.
West doing?
I'm looking out for the frogmen,
Oh, okay.
like Snow said.
So I'm gonna get
underwater
the sub a bit closer so they're not too far. So
I'm looking out for Jar Jar Binks.
All right, so you guys are going running silent. You get a
Yeah.
-5 for your detection.
Yeah, run silent
And
as close as I can get. Maybe like half a mile away from the thing, because we're 1 mile, right? I'm
yeah.
gonna get closer so it's closer to them.
All right, so they roll a 7. Hold on a sec. Let me figure out the.
Ooh, 21 cell. Dude, my rolls are on fire.
It's because that's what you're made out of.
Yeah, my character's bamboozled.
This mission is giving me Red October vibes, and I love it.
Yeah.
This campaign, so overall, it's been so cool so far.
All right, what's your sub-tactics skill?
Oh no. Let me check.
I
Sub-tactics.
think it's 8, right?
Yeah, 8.
Okay. All right, so.
I forgot that is actual.
Okay, so far so good. You managed to get within a half mile, and you don't hear any active pinging your way, but you also don't hear any ships nearby. You just hear the drill.
Okay. Okay, gang, let's go. Torpedo 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, so
What the fuck do you mean?
there's a hole in the bottom of the sub that they can exit through if you open up the bay.
Yep, opening up bay for the frogmen.
And then they basically swim out to where the drill is. Hero puts his charges down. You guys roll awareness notice.
I'll be West and Pink Eye.
Or I'll roll awareness notice.
Nice. Pink Eye has no gear on. It doesn't
okay.
need to breathe.
You guys can roll your swimming check.
Another swimming check. Okay.
Well, this is the first time you've been in the water, Wes. You were premature before. Oh, good job there.
Damn.
Give yourself some IP. You're a superior swimmer there, Wes. And you get to show it off. You give yourself 10 IP.
Oh, damn.
Pink Eye
Wow.
also gives himself 10 IP in swimming. Oh, fuck. You guys are
Dual Aquaman.
You guys are
here.
racing, and Hydro is taking up the rear. He's like, can't even get there that fast. He's like, holy shit, you guys. But you guys secure the area and make it clear. And,
It's the flying V maneuver.
Roll a awareness notice, Pink Eye. See if you notice any threats. You're using infrared, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, give yourself some plus for infrared.
That must
What
look
plus
like
bonus?
real weird. It's like everything's blue. It's so cold.
Blue abadi abadai abadi abadai abadi abadai.
No, what bonus?
I think infrared gives you a +1 against, or maybe a +2 against organic targets.
As far as I know, it just removes the negative of
Oh.
night, like visibility modifiers, like it's darkness or
Okay.
complete darkness or pitch black darkness.
Make your awareness
So
just
just
a naked roll then.
Okay, I do have a image enhancer.
Okay, you can give yourself a bonus for that then.
All right.
All right, so you're rolling equally for Wes. Neither of you are able to see anything that would be a difficult roll or higher.
My God, yeah, I did roll equally to West. What the hell?
Oh, that's
It's
creepy.
all right. We all can't be quite as awesome as me.
So Wes is definitely showing that the human capabilities are at least as equal as machine. He seems to have a little bit of satisfaction in that he actually beat you to the. Or you guys could roll for initiative and see who won, because whoever wins initiative would win the race to the site.
All right. Well, I get a +1 for my initiative. 20.
So you guys are extremely competitive going out there, and you guys are basically racing each other to see who gets there first.
See what we get, Pink Eye.
Oh, Wes.
Oh.
Damn, Wes is faster. Flash
Blue
is
abadi
stronger than
abadai.
machine.
He gets the jump on you, Pink Eye. And before you realize it's a race, it's a race.
Wait, I lost at something? No.
It's okay. I'm still on your side. I will defend you against all HR until the end of time.
All
I mean,
well,
West is cyberware,
this
right?
feels
The
wrong.
guilds.
it's pretty good that there's no HR here, and you guys are so far down. What's your depth, by the way?
No, OTech is everywhere.
Oh,
OTech
right.
is love.
I need
OTech
to-
is life.
I need to-
HR is everywhere.
Or what's the
Where
depth
is
of
that?
the?
Where can I check the depth?
You just have to tell us what depth you choose.
You set the depth.
30 meters.
Well,
30.
Pink Eye is talking over your shoulder as you're setting the direction. We're backtracking a few minutes ago.
yeah. It'll probably like let's go 50 meters now.
All right. So you're not quite at the bottom, but you are at the sort of the. You can see it gets really dark below, and you can't quite see where it connects.
So is West flying blind? I mean, swimming blind?
No, but he's very
I've
good
got
at seeing
glow
underwater.
sticks.
He's got some glow sticks, apparently.
He's got close to.
I did not.
Your
catch that.
feel when glow sticks became apparent again.
I did not see that coming.
All right, yeah. So
Wait, are they going up against cyber sharks now?
Well, you guys are actually down too far below. Security doesn't really see you. You managed to plant your demolition charges and get back undetected.
Nice.
sweet. Do I need to do a swing roll for all that? 'Cause I'm sure I put a lot of that down there.
You guys are good. I'm just gonna
I'm
say
good.
that because of the depth that you guys chose, you managed to avoid detection. 50 meters is
Cool.
pretty far down there. So
All right.
Hydro plants 4 depth charges on that drill, and you guys get into the sub. How far away do you go before you detonate them? You have the ability to detonate them up to a mile.
Yeah, we'll
let's-
detonate them after they get back, and we're in the safe zone a
Alright,
mile.
let's get back. Good job, Petro.
Are you underwater when they detonate, or do you go up above?
We're underwater. We don't want anything that detecting us
Okay.
up above.
What's your depth when it goes off?
might
Go
be
up a little bit. Go up a little
go
bit.
up a bit. Yeah, maybe 20 meters.
20 meters.
Yeah, we're like just a little below the surface.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So when it goes off, you guys can basically hear a little pop, and it's definitely you guys are too far away to notice if there's much commotion on board, but
Commotion on board. What board?
you definitely have confirmation that
The rig.
the rig detonated.
Nice.
I turn
Alright,
to
let's
Hito.
move to the next target.
Are we sure about those? Those are enough.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Can see if
Want me to go
Okay.
back in?
You do
No,
the
no,
job.
no.
You drop off what they gave us. Who gives a fuck if it does what they didn't plan it to do? So we did our
Okay.
job. Let's go to the next
Yeah.
one. Fuck
Next
this.
one.
Yeah, we did our job.
Yeah.
I mean, one of you might be craving cigarettes. You know, maybe you want to go on board and try to get some. I don't know.
Don't we have a smoking area?
No,
I
not
was
yet.
like, I don't think anybody's smoking on the sub. But then I remember the countless like '90s movies and Discovery Channel like videos that I've seen people smoking on a sub, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's the fucking Navy, man.
No, not even just the like research subs. And it's like they're tinier, just like small vessels, and somebody's smoking on there, and I'm like, you only have so much oxygen.
But I want carbon monoxide.
All
Okay.
right. So,
Now let's go. Let's keep this random. So it was the closest purse. Oh wait, how is our fuel looking?
so you're not bad. I'd say that I'd have to figure out how far that is on a map.
Yeah.
I think that there is a range at the bottom here, so it looks like you're probably about 200 kilometers out. I think that your range for the rockfish is 600 miles, but let me double check.
For the rockfish.
Looks like your range is
Range is-
1,500 nautical miles, which I think
Yeah,
a
1,500.
nautical mile is a little bit longer than a mile. And kilometers, what is there, 2.2 kilometers per mile? So, I don't know, we'll say roughly 2 kilometers per nautical mile, maybe.
All right.
You're looking at probably about a tenth of your fuel has been used by this point.
Okay.
Maybe
Should be
close
good to do another.
maybe close to an eighth somewhere.
Okay, so let's go to the next one.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Roll your electronic surveillance, Dr. Era.
Electronic security.
Or electronic security, I think is really, yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice. Good.
Pretty good.
Okay, so
Mm.
next one you find is up in this neighborhood.
Okay. Coming up. Same deal. We're gonna be like going to be like
Square.
running silent half mile.
All right, go roll a 1d6.
Ooh, 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
So, you get within a half mile. I'm gonna roll their detection rating. You have a -5. Let's see here. All right. looks like
Damn.
that is not going to do much. Okay, so you become undetected within a half mile. You put up the drone.
This one.
In order to put the drone up into the water, you have to come to the surface briefly.
Yeah.
So from there,
Well, we observe, I guess, them a mile away, and then after observing, we go like half a mile. It's kind of like the same operation we did.
okay. So what depth do you approach?
50 again.
Okay, so 50 meters.
Yep.
We can go closer to the surface.
I think in this water you can get a little. It's not quite that deep, so it might only. It might only be about. Well, roll a d100.
D100.
We'll
Okay.
divide it by 2 if it's over 50. All right, so it's about 45 meters deep here.
45. Okay, maybe going around 35 meters.
Okay.
Bit shallow here.
Yeah, and you get some reconnaissance data from your drone here. Basically, you see this is a little older model.
Do you think they'll have anything of import on the rig?
Well, you would have to go on board it to find out. The drone here can't give you that much information. There's a lot of equipment here. It looks like you could get closer to investigate. But it looks like I think that you could probably take this out the similar way, attacking the drill.
Okay, so we have options. This is any guards on the deck? For
roll awareness notice.
Oh, sorry. This would be my periscope, right? Or something. Oh. 20.
All right, so it does appear that there is a squad of Arasaka security roaming about.
Nah, too hard. There's a patrol. Let's take out this like the other one. So we get in. This would be like we're going in half a mile again and sending out the Frogman team.
You also notice that there is a boat. Looks like it's an Arasaka patrol boat in the water as you get closer.
I knew these oil rigs looked familiar. I was like, why do these all look like Big Shell? Then I see a big old Diamond Dogs logo, and I'm just like, that makes sense. That tracks.
Okay.
Arasaka would be working with the big boss.
Hey man, Diamond Dogs dig their nose in any battlefield dirt that pays. God damn it.
We're taking that.
Okay. Kill them all. Leave them to the roaches.
But not get played like a damn fiddle.
Well, let's try taking out the drill first.
Why don't you go first, little man? I'll back you up.
What? What?
Who are you talking
Pink
to?
eye.
On over to Eyespy.
Oh.
Give him a little nudge on the shoulder.
Eyespy might not even know how to swim.
Jacobson. Jacobson, are you ship-shape ready for this?
He's gone quiet.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Margot. Margot.
Yeah,
he's not.
He seems to be unresponsive. His mic's not working.
Captain, I say we put him in the brig.
It's a very small sub, so it's not like there's a whole lot of room in here.
We don't have a brig, Mr. Pink Eye. We have a toilet. That's what we have.
That'll do.
Okay. Frogman team, heading out.
All right. So who do you elect as the fire team for the Frogmen this time?
Yeah. Well, they went they went. They went very swimmingly last time. So again, Wes and Pink Eye and Hydro.
All right, Hydro jumps in the water.
Oh, damn. Damn, it's the same number. Wow, this is starting to be scary.
All right, roll your endurance check, Wes, if you're going in the water. And then roll a swimming check.
I think Wes is asleep.
He might have passed out. That's fine. Dudley, are you here with us?
Yeah, I've just been in the sub. I've been waiting for an opportunity to try to get some. I actually.
You ignored me there, little man.
Yeah, what happened?
Margo, are you ship shape ready?
Oh yeah, I've been.
Yeah, why don't you go on swimming forward? Take the lead.
Me go swimming?
Yes.
Fuck it, let's do it. I didn't get trained for this for nothing.
Okay.
Here's your new scuba.
Is there a new scuba suit?
Yes, we have new scuba for you.
Okay, I'm just gonna get in. I'm gonna go out and let's see if I fail these swimming tricks.
Roll your endurance rolls first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're dipping your leg first in the. Oh.
I might die on this one, boys. If I do, nice knowing you.
In real life, it's quite the feat to go below 20 meters.
Okay, endurance. Where are you at? That's a body skill. Yes.
We're currently at, what was that, 25 meters?
35.
10 endurance. Do I pass?
Yes, just barely. But you're so cold. All of your moves are gonna be at -2 reflex.
Just like in the news, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. It's so cold. And they're just like, where are we going? And let me get back in the sub soon. But I am gonna, if I'm in a new scuba thing, I'm going to turn on my recording.
Okay. Make a swimming check.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot about swimming. God, I was in water.
Wait, they didn't use the. Wait.
I don't have swimming as a skill.
Yeah,
I could die by just from falling too deep and getting pressurized to death. I have no swim. Oh god.
Oh. Are you just flailing around? I see.
He doesn't
Margo?
he's not quite sure how to make this work.
Jacobson, are you okay?
I'm trying here. I'm gonna roll another one. And I'm gonna put the last 2 of my luck into it.
Oh wait, hold on. You gotta make a new scuba roll, and then if you don't make a new
I'll
scuba
have
roll,
no scuba.
If you don't make a new scuba roll, then you gotta make a underwater survival check, and then we do other like drowning checks.
Damn it. I'm gonna save him.
Okay, I don't have.
If he fails, I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna jump in.
If we don't have new scuba, is that just a reflex check?
It's an intelligence. It's an intelligence check.
Oh, thank Christ! I have 8. I'm learned. I don't have new scuba, so it's gonna be a straight intelligence check. 21.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so you figure out how to turn on your gear, but you're basically you're sinking, and you don't have enough strength to pull yourself back up. So you're gonna have to do like either a strength feat or another swimming check, and really try to pull yourself up.
Since Wes is, I think he's asleep, I'll take on this with Pink Eye. Dr. Era, you're in charge while I'm up.
You sure you don't want to send me out and maybe you stay and man the sub in case you have to drive?
Okay. Okay, go with.
Right.
Help Margo out, Doctor.
Okay, so I am rolling what now to see if I can't save myself?
So your intelligence roll basically helps you to survive, but you need to try to swim again, otherwise you're gonna sink. And
okay, for this one I'm gonna
say swim.
I'm gonna use my last 2 points of luck, actually, on this one.
Oh, it's awake now.
14.
Did somebody still
that's
swim?
not quite swimming, but we'll take it.
Someone need help with swimming?
Yeah. Roll a swim check.
Yeah, get out there.
Yeah, because I'm drowning Figuratively.
All right, here I'll come save you. I'll come save you. Give me a second.
Yeah, wait for Kevin Costner here.
First, I thought you were about to say Kevin Conroy, and I'm like, the man doesn't deserve that.
All right, let me come swimming to you, buddy.
Dudley, try swimming again.
Oh god!
Look at that. 27.
Look at. Just watch. I'm gonna hit this swim so good.
Come on, I like jets.
Another 14. Oh my god.
All right, not bad. Wes, you need to roll an endurance check.
See if the cold gets you. Whew.
No, he's been sipping that seal fat.
Yeah, he's all right. All right, so you rolled exactly the same time as last time. I'm amazed.
Yeah.
I'm
suspicious
tough.
pot rolling activated. he got the fucking bot.
It's not that mathematically improbable that he just rolled 2 4s.
I know. I'm not,
Wait, I thought he rolled 4 4s.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it was.
He rolled 9 on swimming, 4 on endurance,
All right, let's not make a big deal of it. All right, so good. You
and
guys,
an 8 on his initiative.
you guys can roll your awareness notice next.
Guys, you
I
got a
get
hacksaw in your midst.
Okay, awareness. Check for sharks.
Oh yeah, this is Arasaka. They got cyber
So
shark.
how's my swimming doing, Snow?
Holy
It's my 27 in swimming.
Damn.
All right, so Dudley, you notice right away that there's hostiles in the water.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck do you mean hostiles? What is a hostile?
Shoot.
Well, other objects swimming around.
That particularly want to eat your ass.
Oh, and I critted on awareness. Yes.
All right, give
Very
yourself
nice.
10 IP for critical awarenesses.
Okay, I'm gonna swim the opposite direction.
Well,
Very
that's
stealthily like it.
all right. Well, you can stealth your way in there if you want, but I mean, you're pretty much obvious to some of these as you get closer. They're just gonna come your way.
All right.
the hell- what
I
the
covered
hell?
Pedro. This is gonna get rough.
I got.
The guns work. The guns work in water, right?
They work in water, but they have half the distance due to water resistance.
Alright, let me do wilderness survival, see if I can sense what shit's like. 20. Can I see what the shark's movements are kind of like in the water? Are they stalking me as though a wolf would a sheep upon land?
So it looks like it's a dolphin.
What?
Dude, that's
Oh,
where
it's just
it is.
a
Run.
We're fucked.
Y'all are gonna get raped.
We're
Look out for those
like,
extendable,
I pull out. Oh my God,
malleable
I
penises.
pull out the mono knife and the
Look
fucking
out.
SMG.
Mother of God. They're the natural predator of sharks. They're the ones we should be scared of.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you guys see 4 dolphin hanging out about maybe about 20 meters above you, but they move pretty fast through the water.
Can I try to talk to them in my wilderness nomad spirit? Can I do some deep spiritual meditation with the creatures of the ocean?
Jesus Christ!
This is a vampire. You don't got animal kin.
Yeah, I'll do a wilderness survival.
This man is gonna talk with the cyber dolphins.
Yeah, they are homing in on you, buddy.
Ooh, it's a holy experience. Okay, I'm gonna swim with them. I'll swim. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to do my kith roll to see if I can kind of connect my spiritual nomadic tribe with the creatures of this ocean and have like a spiritual bond between their tribe and my tribe.
It seems to be looking for fish.
Okay, I'm gonna start to guide them towards the fish that I know that exist in this area.
Okay.
Come, my friends, we're hunters today.
All right.
Oh my god!
I swim off with my people. My people. They are my people.
Okay, so Wes swims off with the dolphin.
Oh shit! I came back at a great time.
We detect this West in the region. West, where are you going? West. West.
At least somebody's getting laid.
I must go now. My home planet needs me.
So it's Pink Eye, Margot, and Heathrow just going to the.
Oh my god! He grabbed Margot, didn't he?
Oh right.
Just swimming off with Margot.
Farewell, my friends.
Help me! These fucking dolphins. And you see, here's the thing too. I activated my cyber eyes, so I'm literally getting footage of this happening.
He's just swimming off with you, Margot.
Roll your photography roll.
Oh Let me see if I can get the Arasaka brand on the side of their body. Film and photography. Let's go.
Well, the cybernetic thing is actually not that noticeable. Yeah, you need but you do notice that they're dolphins, and they do seem to be hanging out.
Are they still dragging me?
The dolphins aren't dragging you. That's Wes.
Wes is dragging you.
Oh, I thought I was getting dragged by dolphins. I was just like
the Wes.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was all me.
No, Wes was helping. He's got his cyber arm grappled onto your, your gear, and so you're being taken for a ride.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my pistol so in case
Cowabunga.
if they catch up to us, I'm at least gonna prep an action to fire on them if they get too close.
Okay. So if you fire, it's not caseless ammo for your Militech arms Avenger. Just want to let you know that if you fire cased ammo underwater, there's some problems there. It might damage.
Oh my god, fucking underwater rolls suck sometimes, man. But okay, I'm still holding it out. I at least get one shot off. Okay. Oh, I can.
So, roll. Usually, each turn is 5 minutes underwater. But
you're thinking about subs.
I'm gonna have you roll a 1d6 to see how many minutes you swim with the dolphin.
No, you're thinking about sub combat.
I know, but you guys are in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sub combat, and you're in and out of the sub. So you can the dolphin chooses to hang out with you, Wes, for up to 4 minutes, and then it swims back to the base, unless you are hanging out with the base.
Okay, could I do a wilderness survival to see if I can learn the secrets of the depths of the ocean from these dolphins? I want to do some psychological, telepathy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
There's gonna be some Cthulhu shit.
All right. So now, as he's doing that, me and Pedro are planting a fucking bomb on the planet. Right? All right.
17.
Okay, good. Wes is trying to communicate with the dolphin as he returns to the base. About this time,
While Margot is clinging for dear life.
Yeah, you guys can put your tokens on the board.
I've already got it there.
We'll assume that you guys have a depth. So, in one of the circles on your character, indicate your depth. And you can just tell us also.
My soul contains volumes.
You guys are
what do you mean?
At 25. Wes, I think. Let's see here. Let's put you guys in here. Let's get the turn order started. All right, so you guys can make an awareness notice check.
Is that everybody, or just the people outside the tank?
People outside the tank. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so Wes.
Oh, and I critted though. I critted.
Wes, as you're coming back, you notice that, and the dolphin seems to speed up in a way as it approaches the tank. It seems to be being called by something, and you also notice that it has some cybernetics attached to it.
The cyber dolphin. What the fuck? Okay. Can I try to do some kind of tracking awareness on it to see where it goes?
Roll tracking.
Okay.
You won't be able to keep up with it, but you can see which direction it goes.
Yeah, I want to see where it goes.
I don't know. He did roll like a 33 last time in swimming.
That's true.
Yeah, I should be pretty much like neck to neck with this dolphin here.
Do you have cyber legs or something? What cyber?
I've got gills. I've got gills.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you mean, wow? Of course it's fucking wow. Well, this is the all I can do is look at shitty 80s, like, like 8-bit video. Oh, you're not. And never mind.
His era.
All my shit
Watch what you
talking
say.
go nowhere.
It's gonna patch you up.
Amputate your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, please help me.
At 4 times the speed with 4 arms.
So
actually, you know what?
So
right.
Wes, when you're looking at the dolphin in its eye, you can tell that it's got a cybernetic eye, and it seems to be recording you.
But I had a wilderness survival experience with this creature. Now it's telling me it's a cybernetic?
No, it's not telling you that I mean, you just notice that it's got a cybernetic eye.
Okay. Can I do any kind of electronic roll on it to see if I can look at it?
I mean, you can look at it, and you can tell that it's cybernetic. What do you mean?
Well, can I see maybe like what type of company is like invested in that?
You can't tell. This company didn't like put its name on it.
Okay. All right. Then we'll do
I'll give you one big fucking guess though.
I'll do a shadow track. There, how's that for shadow track?
That's great. Okay, so you can tell it's going back to the oil rig. Okay. You imagine, in all likelihood, that the oil rig is using it as some kind of sentry device. In other words, the rig knows that you're here.
Dun dun dun. They know. All right, can I do some recon stuff as I swim around here?
Do you rage your that?
Yeah, you guys make awareness notice checks and then do your initiative. I think Pink Eye failed his initiative, so he might be victim to an ambush. Eyespy, roll your awareness notice and your initiative, and then we'll see if your initiative beats out the initiative of the Arasaka hit team or security force. Then you can alert Eyespy that he's about to be ambushed. But that only, if someone else has a higher initiative than the hit team solos. All right, so here we go.
And also, I'm activating my Sandevistan, so my initiative is.
I'll be right back.
17 for my initiative for 5 rounds, or for 5 rounds.
Okay. Hey Lulu, you're welcome. You're here. Or are you? Can't tell.
No.
Okay, that's leftover.
Oh, do we have initiative things from the previous session? Yeah, we don't see any of those.
I'm just gonna have you guys re-roll. I'm sorry.
Okay. Or if you clear it, we can just take our rolls from the first roll and then
yeah, you
add
can
them
just re-add them.
Okay.
From the first one. And you can actually take the higher of either. I don't care.
Well, I'm ambushed, so I'm gonna take the first one.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good news.
Oof.
They're gonna suck, big guys.
Don't worry, they only rolled a 12. How did that happen anyway? I don't get it.
Well, I still can't act against them in
Because
the
you're
first round
stinky,
unless...
Snow. Because you're stinky.
Alright, well, we'll take it.
Why is it 0?
Alright, who else is in the water here? Just you two?
I think I'm in the
Margot.
water.
Margot is in the water.
Yep, I'm in the water, man. I'm in it now.
Okay.
Make sure to add your thing to the current counter. Click on your token, Dudley, and then roll your initiative.
Yep, just a moment.
Oh, he has to answer the phone. Alright, so let's see here. I'll put him up. Add turn. Where's his initiative? Eyespy. Did he roll initiative? I don't see it. Wait, there it is. He rolled 13.
Yeah, you did.
12.
Oh, everybody's faster than Arasaka. Oh, wait, no, not Wes. Wes is
God damn it.
higher. Yeah.
He's just in the moment, you know?
Okay, so so I guess when Dudley's back, Eyespy can have the opportunity to warn Pink Eye about the impending doom. These Arasaka agents who are
Ooh, anti-sonar stealth surfacing.
incoming.
Oh, Dudley knows.
Well, he sees them before you do.
Oh, I didn't realize. All right. Well, because you did my turn first, I am going to skip my turn. I do not know where these guys are, and I'm not thinking of them. Then bringing it to Dudley's turn, where I think he warns me. So next turn I'll know, which would theoretically bring it to Wes's turn.
Yeah, and I guess he's just filming, and it says, "Hey, look out!" And then Wes, go ahead.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Now that I know about them, how far away are they? And what does it look like they're equipped with?
Well, let's see if the ruler's set up right.
Definitely not.
No, it's definitely right. They're about 90 feet away, 30 meters.
Oh yeah, these guys are totally within my range then. All right.
So are these guys diving below the surface or what?
Yeah, they're below the surface.
They're below the surface.
They're
Okay,
they're a little above you. That's why they're a little higher on the screen.
Then I want to. Where's the rest of my team? Are they in a sub?
No, most of them, but some of them are here, next to you.
Next to me over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put Heathrow on here too.
Okay.
Okay, so Heather's setting up the charges over here. He's shielded from the incoming team. Looks like they've just dropped in the water and started coming down.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I have any kind of underwater weapons that I can use right now?
I think you've got your weapons that you were issued.
I've got the WSX sniper system.
Yep. And then you also have a, I think you have a, what you call it, a Militech Arms Avenger.
UAW spear gun? Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah. You know, if you would have asked for it, I would have given it to you, but you guys didn't ask for it.
What do you mean I didn't ask for it? I've got 4,000 eddies. Of course I'm going to ask for an underwater gun.
A spear gun? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you can have it.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
What kind of weapons skills?
No, I have it in the, I have my not my requisition, but
It's
I
a
have all my
Militech
equipment I took from in the first session.
UAW spear gun.
Yep.
Oh, okay, give me the stats of it. I gotta log it into my character.
It's a submachine gun skill. Weapon accuracy +1.
Okay.
It has 2d6 +1 armor piercing damage. It has 10 shots in a magazine with a rate of fire of 3. It's very reliable underwater, with a range of 50 meters normally, but underwater would be through 30.
500 underwater stuff.
So you said it has 20 rounds in the chamber?
10.
10. Okay, so and a rate of fire of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
And then 30 meters underwater.
Regular is 50.
500 underwater.
You have a +1 accuracy on that.
Did you say 500 underwater?
No, you said 30 underwater.
30 underwater would be short.
No, it's the 30 underwater.
Yeah. Okay.
100 underwater.
Nice. That
Wait.
sounds fun.
Am I getting the rules wrong on the underwater ranges?
No, you got them right. Just the UAW spear gun has a MDD when it's underwater. If you look at that stat,
What does that mean?
it's underwater range as opposed to its overwater, like when it's outside of the water range. It's an underwater gun. It's meant to be
Okay,
used
so
underwater.
underwater range is 500 meters. I'm understanding now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it has a much longer range underwater than it has above water. Got it. If the underwater range is in parentheses, it says it's listed 500 meters.
But yeah, you got the rules right. It's just that's an add-on thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
It might even still quarter the underwater range, but I'm still reading up on everything. I'm not sure, or not quarter, but reduce it.
it reduces it, but not. I think it's a little bit more than half. I think.
Mm-hmm. Because it has a different reduction based off of the like where it is, right?
Yeah,
How deep?
it does.
So I think it still reduces it. I think that's why it's so long. But I might be wrong about that.
Well, we'll
I'm
muddle our way
unfamiliar
through
with the underwater rules. I'm usually the guy piloting this stuff.
This will be fun. We'll muddle our way through it.
Alright.
All right, guys. So everybody rolled for initiative. Arasaka is gonna start firing on you guys. Pika, you're gonna basically be used as a shield.
That's a smart idea.
So we'll see how well these weapons work against you. What do they got? I think
If they roll max damage, they can potentially damage my armor to a point where they can damage me. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was with the spear gun. No, yeah, these guys might be using fucking torpedoes and shit. Oh shit, never mind.
Well, they don't want to. They're not going to use torpedoes because it will damage the drill. They're definitely going to use spear guns. They got stingrays.
Arasaka stingrays.
Rifle. Oh yeah, no, that one hits a little harder. Okay. I can potentially take some armor damage, and then armor damage would take more damage, depending on how many
this is
shots he's
3d6 AP.
So not
Ooh.
crazy, but basically, think of me having a 12 SP
Ooh.
with this stuff.
All right, so
And nowhere in their armor piercing value does it say that the damage is half, like regular armor piercing. So I'm assuming it's full.
I think at this range, they are well within short range. So they're gonna fire 6 rounds your way, Pink Eye. This could spell
only 6.
This could spell your doom. Hold on a sec.
Did I not get to go first, even though I rolled higher on initiative?
Okay, go for it, Wes. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I want to see if I can actually. What's the distance that I have to shoot them?
Hey, I'm gonna have to probably walk home. So if I don't respond, just have someone else play for me.
I'm gonna say that you try to evade. Roll your hide and evade right now, and we'll see if anybody notices you like slinking off around the corner.
In the corner, I'm hiding behind a coral reef right now, boys.
No, you'll be hiding behind part of the rig, but you'll be like trying to like get a view at the same time hiding.
Okay, I'll still be trying to record.
Oh my god. Eyespy, clean up your character sheet. Holy shit, why do you have all the skills out? It's impossible to find any skills on this thing.
Hiding. I'm talking about Eyespy hiding.
Oh no, yeah, I am. I'm looking at his character sheets. Messy
Wes,
as hell.
You can take a shot with your spear gun. I think you have a rate of fire of 3. You could try to take out 3 different targets at a -3 for each secondary target.
Whoa.
Can I not do a 3-round burst underwater with this submachine gun spear gun? I suppose not.
I suppose you can, because if a rate of fire of 3. But you would only be able to pick 1 target in that case. And then you're to figure out how many rounds actually hit the target, you'd roll a 1d6 and divide by 2.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start by trying to like randomly hit this person right here.
All right, it's a submachine gun skill.
Shit, don't have. You know what? Actually, this is dumb. I'm gonna swim away. I'm gonna go up. Can I go up here and then like climb out of here?
You
go
can't
up
climb
here
out because you're so far down. You're at 35 meters.
35 meters. Okay, so if I look at that,
you can swim up to 5 meters below the surface. How about that?
okay, so I can go like right here, basically. Okay.
And if you want to try to hide and evade, I'll take your 14 as a hide and evade.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right.
Or can I do another hide evade? Can I roll again?
No, you rolled enough. That's fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
yeah, I'm gonna swim away. I'm swimming away.
Got it.
Because massively outnumbered. Yeah.
So Pink Eye notices you guys swimming away.
Yeah, Pink Eye left out in the cold, literally and figuratively.
Swimming away.
And then
roll 18 on my awareness.
They open fire on you. I'm not gonna give them a +5 to their shot, but we'll see how many of them shoot you.
Or they get the +5 because they're above us?
No, because it's ambush. You get a +5 on your attack.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna give them that. So they got to get a 15 or higher with a rifle shot. Wait, why won't this work? Come on.
Why are you swimming away? They're not protecting Heathrow or Pink.
Not sure I need the protection.
It looks like they didn't really want to. Crap. Why can't I find it here? Let's see your skills.
Or like in the sub. I think everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing great. They don't need us.
That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be 12 shots into me.
I mean, we would have heard their comms chatter by now.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we've got a few hostiles.
Well,
Oh yeah, no, Snow, your math might not be adding right. You're just getting the reflex, no underwater weapon skill.
Yeah.
That's a 6 plus a 5. It's not adding up correctly. I don't know what's going on with your character sheet.
Yeah, let's figure
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that can't be right. No way, these guys have a 0 reflex.
Hold on a sec.
Check for spaces.
No, I don't think it was wrong math. I think it was an issue with the character sheet itself.
Yeah, the character
That's
sheet.
what I mean.
The character
That's what I mean.
The character sheet's
If
just not set up.
Oh,
Character
spacing in the character sheet, yeah.
The character sheet's not set up right. Hold on a sec. 7, 17. All right. So I think the only modifiers would be darkness. So we do that.
Mhm.
Let me see here.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to make macro.
Huh. That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work very well. Let's try that again.
Snow, I gotta swim away. I gotta swim away, Snow.
Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't seem to be working. Huh. Oh, I know why. Oh. I see.
Snow, I gotta go to bed soon. I gotta wake up for work.
Alright, buddy. Thanks for playing with us. Well,
No,
this-
can I shoot somebody? I wanna shoot somebody real quick.
Yeah, well, you can find cover and then take your next shot. So you can, I don't know, what are you firing? You using your spear gun? It's a submachine gun skill?
Well, no, I wanted to swim out of the place and use my above ground guns once I climbed up to like safety up here.
Okay.
I'm playing it cautious, yeah.
Alright. Well, that's going to be a little different because, you know, your attackers are actually underwater.
That's fine. I will let them come out of the water and then I can shoot them.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb away in the meantime then and be smart about it.
You're not in a spot where there's
Wes, that's a lot less realistic if you want to accomplish that in a turn.
the only ladder
There's a lot of distance here.
You're not able to find a ladder when you come up to the surface.
What do you mean? There's a ladder right here. There's literally a ladder right there. You can see it.
All right, that's not actually a ladder. That's shading. A ladder is over here, on the other side.
Okay. Alright, well, can I get my butt over there real quick and try to climb out?
It'll take you another turn.
Okay.
So at this point, you're over here.
Okay, then I'm away. I'm away.
Yeah, but you are near the surface, about 5 meters below the surface right now. It's not clear whether or not they saw you swim up. They seem to be homed in on this target here, Pink Eye. I can't figure out how to get my shit to work, so I'm going to use the advanced die roller instead. I'm just going to give them a 615 to start and roll 1d10. So that's 1, 2. Oh, that was a fumble.
Oh, fumble.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so there's 5 hits and 1 fumble. We'll roll on the reliability table for him. I think it's a 1d10. So let's just do that one first. All right, so 5. I think his gun jams, but it does not explode. All right, the rest of these guys, we'll roll for location first. So we'll do 5d10. All right, so get you a lot leg shots there. But we'll see.
All right, so what do we got here?
Okay, so we're gonna do 3d6 AP.
Left arm, right leg.
So we're gonna half this.
Left leg.
Each of these are gonna be
right
half.
leg, left leg.
Each of these are gonna be halved. So I don't think.
You get hit in the balls.
Oh, half damage.
Well, yeah, because AP, right?
Yeah, but nowhere on their character sheet, nowhere on the weapon stats. I mean, you can rule it that way, but nowhere on the weapon stats does it say that it gets halved. I think that's true. Like, that's full AP damage. Like, how the ARS, like, the 20 millimeter works.
Oh.
Because all armor piercing isn't half damage. It halves the stopping power, usually. And then there's a few different things, like you'll say in the core book, like, this damage, armor piercing rounds.
I think these have to do
also half damage.
I think these have to do at least 12 in order to breach your SP.
Yes.
So there's one.
If we're rounding down 12 and we're rounding up 13.
So there's actually only one actually breaches, so it brings your SP down by 1.
That brings my SP down.
And you suffer 1 point of SDP.
1 SP damage.
Yeah. And that's
what
to
was that? That was attack.
Oh, and I think that's the last one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Attack 4.
Is that too many?
That was attack. Right leg.
1,
classic.
2,
the classic.
3,
the penis.
4, 5, 6, 7. You know, I rolled too many. I only supposed to roll 5 of those, and it looks like I rolled 1.
That's fine. It was the one that hit me was
5.
below 5 hit.
So none of those actually penetrated.
Plus, I think they have an extra rate of fire, so I think it makes sense that they should have more.
Nope, none of them penetrated.
12 did.
I don't even think 12 did, because you have an SP of 25.
Yep.
Nope.
Meats would bring the SP down. No?
Nope. None.
No.
Yeah, they all.
I'm gonna have to
listen to your DM, Pink Eye.
They all ricochet off of you. You're lucky, buddy.
Oh. Damn.
But it does get your attention, and that's their turn.
Just barely.
Oh, somebody's
I'm
shooting
gonna
us.
head out.
Something shot me.
Night, everybody.
All right, we're gonna continue
Night.
watching Pedro.
Night.
We're gonna yell at Pedro.
See you
How
guys
much longer
next
on the
Friday.
ball?
Take care, bud.
All right.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Pedro, how much longer on the bomb?
He's gonna need a couple more turns at least.
We're going to pick the closest one, even though I do acknowledge that it is smarter. I should just play it smart. Yeah, okay. As cool as that 3-shot burst macro is, I'm literally just losing shots if I don't just fire this singly. So we'll do shot 1 into the guy to the south.
Ooh.
That's fumble. Jam table.
Oh, I think your gun malfunctions. Roll on the fumble table, not the fumble table, the reliability table. You have a very reliable gun, but I think this might.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Nice.
Okay, so you're good. And I think.
Jam, but I do think I shoot a teammate or something.
Yeah, you probably do shoot a teammate.
Check. Where's my core book? Here it is.
Either 8 or 9 is the teammate or yourself.
Reflex combat, you
One of those.
wound a member of your own party.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say you shoot
9, you manage to wound a member of your own party. Pedro's the only person in front of you.
Exactly. You were just talking to him.
Oh no.
You definitely shoot him.
Okay, so hit location 3, torso damage 8.
Ouch.
Or sorry, no, that was. Ignore that second damage.
Okay, so rolling 1d10 was for your location, right? Oh no, your hit location was 9. There's 3, so that's a chest shot. Luckily, he's wearing armor. Does your Militech spear gun pierce his armor? Looks like your damage is 9. I don't.
8.
I think it does because half of his armor would be 14. So 7. He takes 2 points of damage to the chest.
Oh. Okay, as you're figuring that out, we're gonna take the next shot.
He takes 2 points of damage.
He throws like, internet damn man, I'm taking my time.
Drop way the fuck off.
Yeah, he might have to roll a stun save here.
Holy fuck, that's not good. I think I just penned his suit.
His stun save is fine. But yeah, I think you did penetrate his suit.
All right, and then I got 2 more hits on guy number 1 in the distance.
Okay, two hits on him.
That's
good.
All right. Those are both torso hits, I think.
Torso hits
or left arm hit.
Okay, and you're doing AP damage again, so they have 7 to subtract from your damage is 9 and 8. So you do penetrate them each. He gets shot twice, but it's only like 1 or 2 points. So he's still only light wound.
Mm-hmm.
Stun, he has to roll an 8 or less. And next one, he has to roll an 8 or less. And he's still coming at you.
All right. We're taking some slow shots at these guys. I'm trying to recover from the embarrassment of being surprised as I shoot fucking Pedro in the back. Now hurry up with that.
Alrighty, Eyespy, you can continue filming, or you can engage in the combat. You have a spear as well.
No, he's out.
No, he's out. Okay,
I think he's walking home.
All right, so he's hiding still. In that case, we'll move on to Wes is out too.
There's.
Hey, excuse me.
He's back.
Excuse me, Snow.
Sorry.
He's awake.
He's awake. I thought you said you were going.
So,
you were leaving. Okay.
Well, you know.
Decided to hang out. Okay, that's good.
I'm preparing myself.
All right, so you're above them now. They're at depths of 35 meters, and you're almost at the surface. If you wanted to come over here to the ladder, it's on the other side.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could get there in this turn, though.
Okay.
Or you could totally shoot them from where you are.
Well, I don't think I can shoot them. I'm like at least medium distance away with submachine gun that I have no experience with. I'm only good with handguns and rifles.
I think you might be at medium distance right now because of the distance that you swam away.
Wait, is this?
No, I'd rather. I'd rather get above ground.
Okay.
Hello?
Is the sniper rifle usable in water?
So there's a problem when you try to shoot from above water into water that's deeper than 3 meters. It's very, very difficult to hit your target.
Yeah. Bullets will typically only go down about like 1 or 2 meters before they're like not lethal anymore.
Isn't your rifle wet-weared or something?
Your ability to aim at your target is greatly diminished because of the distortion of the light as it goes through one medium to the other. The angle becomes greater and greater the deeper it goes.
No one asked about your nerd science stuff, Snow.
Also, if you wanted to fire his rifle underwater, I think he could only do it once, if that.
Yeah, that's why I want to go like above water, so if they like pop their heads up, I can hit whack-a-mole with my sniper.
But you have the spear gun. Just saying.
Yeah, you also have their spear.
Spear gun is a submachine gun. I don't have any kind of stats in that. It's a waste. I wanna get them above land where I can use or at least above water where I can use my sniper rifle, and then I can take them out.
But
I gotta play smart how I can kill them.
Wes, the problem with this strategy, and I'm gonna just give this to you as something that you would also realize as someone who trained for underwater combat, that if you are if they're more than 3 meters below the surface, which in this case they are, you won't be able to get a clear shot at them. You won't be able to calculate the change in angle that you need to make. Plus, it'll be too dark.
All right, then can I get over here and then shoot them with my spear gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Stand back.
Try that.
And
You have a +1.
I'll say that at this point you suffer a -3 to your attack because of you swam there first, but you're at short range now instead of medium.
Okay, here we go. Spear gun does a 2d6 +1 machine gun.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Oh, what the fuck?
How did?
I'm gonna say that's a hit, but you have to re-roll the damage.
Yeah, no, he put 266 instead of 2d6.
Oh,
260.
Rolling 266 +1.
That's
Honest
hilarious.
mistake.
There.
Honest
12.
mistake. Honestly, I would just go with the original number.
well, 12 damage.
That's awesome.
All right, wait a second, Snow. I thought we always take the original roll.
I'm gonna say it's still.
So
a light shot.
location 10, yeah, 12 damage.
Does 12 damage.
To his
Now that's
leg.
AP. It's gonna break through their armor, and I think 4, 8, 4 damage gets through. So that's going to be a -1 to their stun save, 7 or less, to stay in the game. Oh, you took one out.
And he's stunned.
And
stuns.
drowning.
Nice.
Okay,
God,
can I
Wes
do
is doing
another
better than
sub?
me at everything.
Could I do?
Oh my gosh.
Could I do another shot at a -6?
Yes.
Nah.
All right,
No.
that's a
Get it.
miss. Oh, you can do another one at a -9. But then
I'm not gonna get there.
Might just waste a shot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right, cool. So next up, Aristaka. You're gonna return fire. On, let's see. I think one will return fire at you, Wes. So we'll handle that one first. We'll do 15. Okay, that's a hit.
A 15. Jesus Christ. How does he have a 15?
Well, by having a reflex of 8 and a rifle of 7.
Okay.
He's a solo.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to actually not engage these guys in combat underwater. I wanted to actually be above the water.
You'll be fine. Shut up.
So the damage.
I'll put a band-aid on it when you get back to the sub.
The damage is to your leg.
All right.
And it's 12 points. Do you have any armor on your leg?
Yeah, I do.
How much armor do you have?
I've got nylon armor, does 20 SP.
Then it doesn't even break your armor, bud.
Do I have armor degradation by 1?
Oh, I think your armor is in half against AP.
Half against AP. Okay, so then that's still
Nylon armor pants.
that's still 10 damage plus I get the body type modifier -4, so it takes 0 damage.
You take 1 token point.
Nylon
damage.
armor pants from.
Why do I take 1 token point? Where's that magic number come from?
Because if it breaches your armor, it makes you take a point regardless. It's the minimum point armor damage.
It didn't breach my armor. It ended up even.
It was 12
Well, against my
points.
body type modifier, I guess. Yeah.
It was 12 points, so you take 1 point, and your armor is reduced in value from 20 down to 19.
Okay. I'll deal with that. Cool. Okay.
Okay, cool. Then.
Ouch, my shin.
Right? They smacked you. So roll a stun save.
What's 9 months?
Or I don't think you need to roll a stun save because you have a bite.
Yeah, I'm good.
10. You're good.
I'm good.
All right. Next up is Arasaka Security. I think there's.
It's his special water world pants.
There's 4.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There's 4 more. They're gonna shoot at you, Pink Eye. So
All right.
Let's see here.
I tried to get out the rest of their fire. I took out a third of them.
Okay, so you got another fumble. So we'll roll for the fumble table to see if his gun jams. Yep, gun jammed. Probably explodes on him. Anyway, but it's a spear gun, so it doesn't actually explode. It just doesn't work.
Pierces through his own torso.
So we have 3 left that hit. Let's see. We'll roll 3d6 for each of those. 3 shots.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. I want to. If this is an repeating assault rifle, it's got to have at least some kind of gas system.
It's not.
So there's compressed something in there that can explode.
It's a spear gun. I don't know.
I don't know.
Spear gun, especially, it might explode.
It's a repeating spear gun with a 3 shot per second value. So it's got to have some kind. It's got to have some kind of gas system.
Something that could shoot at at the supersonic velocities, or at least subsonic velocities.
Uh-huh.
Right, there's 1 headshot. Last one did 9 damage, AP damage.
I don't take headshot damage.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to breach your armor, so you don't have to worry about it. All right.
No, I mean headshot. The base damage doesn't double damage on Borgs.
No, the base damage doesn't do double damage. It's fine. But you do, take a headshot. So just wanted to point that out. All right. But it doesn't breach your armor, so it's just annoying.
3d6.
There's no armor piercing damage there.
No, it
is armor piercing. I have an SP of 12 after armor piercing. Spear gun, rate of fire 2. Snow, each of these guys got another shot.
Oh. Alright. We'll take 4 more shots then.
Alright.
No, just 3 because one of them's dealing with a jam.
Right.
Oh, another one might have a jam. Hold on a sec. We'll roll one more 1
My
to 10.
God, you're rolling so bad tonight.
Yep, that's no.
The dice are not on your side.
I think that's a jam. Stingray is very reliable, so no, that's not a jam.
Yeah, 8, 9, or 10.
Okay, so you have 4. Okay, so that's a fumble. It does not hit, but 3 more shots, or 2 more shots do. Let's see here.
But a 7 does hit his teammate.
3d6. 2 more shots. None of them penetrate your armor, so we'll just move on.
Take the shots so no one else has to.
Also, do any of those fumbles get rolled on the fumble table?
I guess we rolled 2 of them on the fumble table. 2d10.
Sorry.
Night Wes.
So none of them hit additional teammates, but they do jam. So you got 2 guys who have dealing with jammed weapons, and 2 guys still attacking Pink Eye. 1 guy's attacking Wes. We can leave it there if you guys want, or we can continue with the combat.
I really want to continue it, but it seems like everyone's tired.
I think what we can...
It would only be you left in combat.
I think what we can assume is that after this point in combat, everybody has the option of swimming away, that the demolition charges have been set.
All right, yeah, I'll give some covering fire.
Would it be possible to meet the team halfway?
Maybe, yeah, you could definitely pick them up. If you wanted to swoop in there for a dramatic exit. Ron,
I like that.
Why don't you roll your sub maneuvering?
Even if it screws us over next session, I like that.
Yeah, roll your piloting sub skill or something like that.
So
Some
do,
18.
do I had to add my submarine tactics to that? So would it be large, pilot sub large, or this would be pilot sub small?
I think it'd be pilot sub small.
Okay. And then plus my sub tactics?
I don't think so. I think you only use that for when you're trying to evade, somebody who's listening to you.
Okay, then I'll use.
And that's used for like to,
Then I'll
screw
use
somebody's
all my
detection
luck.
roll.
And I'll use all my luck for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
All right. Well, that looks like it was a good roll there. Mac, you swoop in there to pick up your team. Wes is really high up there, so you have to wait for him. But he's such a fast swimmer, he's able to do it in like one turn. And you guys all load up into the sub.
This time, let's watch it explode. Hit those charges as we're driving off, like as we're close.
I don't know. Is there like
But I thought cool guys didn't look at explosions.
That seems.
I want to see them blow up.
That seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, there's shockwave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this little shockwave never killed anyone.
Only people with organic bodies.
Never killed anyone important.
We gotta go.
Yeah, thank God you're not driving.
Well, you can definitely outrun those new scubas.
Okay.
But yeah, you do manage to get far enough away, and then yes, you do get to see it explode. Looks like you were able to evade the Arasaka team and destroy another one of Sino's facilities. Good job, gang.
It only takes one fight for them to learn. That's the scary part. Let's hope those Arasaka guys died under that sea.
What happened to the dolphins though?
They were just reconnaissance.
Yeah, they're just sentries.
Yeah, but what happened to them?
They got destroyed.
They also got shockwave. They got shockwave to death.
Yep.
It only takes one combat for these guys to learn.
All right, guys. Well, we'll continue with this next time. We'll say you guys are just a little bit away off the coast of Norway. Ready to pick your next target.
I think we can pull it off. We're doing fairly good.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight, though. Thanks for playing, guys. It's nice seeing you.
All right. I'll check
guys.
you later.
Yep. We doing movie night this week?
I think I actually